Hey guys, Dwayne here, and I'm back again. I want to shoot a video, and we're going to talk about the Maiden show the other night, Friday night. This is Sunday right now, and I got my buddy that went with me here, Dustin. Dustin,
hey
what's
guys.
up, brother? You have your own YouTube channel, which is
DMBB1239. Don't ask, it doesn't mean anything.
So check him out. He's fairly new. Everybody on the Facebook page knows him, but I have a lot of subscribers that may not know his channel yet. Fellow metalheads, so check it out, man. Guy's building a killer collection. So lives here locally by me, and we've done some digging together already. Went to the Maiden show together. So let's talk about that Maiden show. Had a really cool day. Robert the teacher came down, and as well as Dustin's friends Cody and Ryan. We all met here at the house and hung out for a bit, and then we hit the road. And on the way down there, we talked about stopping at a shop that I knew of. I shot a video a while ago, and I called it Laz's Honey Hole, and so we went and hit that place, and it was a little bit different this time. They still had some killer stuff. We picked up some great stuff. We're going to save that, and we're going to shoot a vinyl update video together here after this one.
Some great finds.
Yeah, some good stuff in there. Not as much as last time I was in there, but still, cool little store. Actually, it wasn't that little, was it? It was pretty good
I was
size.
expecting like a thrift store size with just like amazing stuff, but it was like a record store size with amazing stuff.
Yeah, and I took a photo of the front of the building, and so I'll add that on here at the end. So what I'm going to do, we'll talk about the show a little bit, give a quick review, and then after that, I do have some video clips of the show and some photos, and I'll add those in, so stay tuned for those at the end of the video. So anyway, man, what'd you think? How was Maiden?
I've never seen Maiden before, and him and a few other guys on the VC Facebook page convinced me to go. And I was just blown away. So much better live than on the album, if you guys know what I mean. I mean, you see, it starts out and Bruce just running onto the stage, and him and Steve Harris had so much energy.
Yeah.
I could not believe it.
Yeah,
and they played The Prisoner and Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, Phantom, Phantom of the Opera live, man. You know, they don't do that tune very often live anymore, so that was, that's one of my favorite Maiden tracks of all time. It's one of my favorite to play. Just a killer show. And so for those that don't know, basically what this tour was, it's Maiden England 2012, which is basically a revisit of the Maiden England tour for the Seventh Son of a Seventh Son tour. And the neat thing is as I'm sitting there in the chair, I was thinking about this. They did the Somewhere Back in Time tour again, and now they did the Seventh Son of a Seventh Son tour again. And I was kind of thinking about that, and I'm like, why are they doing these revisits like this years later? Basically the same tour, the same stage setup, minus a few things, but still basically the same tour. And I got to thinking, a lot of the Maiden fan base, the current Maiden fan base, what is so cool about this band is they have one of the most dedicated fan followings of any band that's currently playing. And when you go to a Maiden show, you will see guys my age, guys older, and you will see a lot of young fans. And so what I was thinking is how cool that, when that tour originally happened, a lot of the people that were at this tour weren't even born yet. So the only way to have ever seen this tour would be via DVD or video or whatever. And so this basically gives the new fans a chance to see that tour, It was a really, the more I thought about it, I thought how freaking cool that is, But,
yeah, me and my buddies were back in the general admission section on the lawn, but we got right up front on the fence, so like the closest you could be, and we're surrounded by people our age. There's a few guys Dwayne's age there, but most of the guys our age. There were a few people that you could tell only knew the hits, but the rest of the metalheads there screaming. Our voices were gone by the end of the second song, screaming along to every word, and that just shows you how good singer Bruce Dickinson is, because we're not even hitting the notes he's singing, and we're out of voice.
Yeah, Bruce still, man, all those guys are 50 plus years old, and you know, they got more energy than I did when I was 20 still, you know. I mean, it's just amazing. So the one thing that did happen, you know, Bruce actually apologized to the crowd and talked about how not all of the stage set was available that night due to technical difficulties or whatever the hell. And it was still amazing, as you'll see in some of the video clips. I mean, they had some pyro that was just insane. And of course, we had, you know, 12-foot tall Eddie, you know, walking the stage.
That was cool live.
And then when they did Iron Maiden, you had the large Eddie come out from behind Nico's kit, and, you know, the whole bit. And you'll see clips of that. So, I mean, all in all, it was still an amazing show.
You got Dave Murray fighting off the giant Eddie with his guitar.
Yeah.
You know what would be really cool is if Alice Cooper ever opened for Iron Maiden again, when they do Feed My Frankenstein, the giant Alice Cooper comes out, but fight the giant Eddie.
Yeah, that would be cool. And, you know, speaking of Alice, well, Alice didn't open for our show. It was
Coheed and Cambria.
Coheed and Cambria. And I was listening to their album on the way down to the show with Robert in the car, and I had never heard the band before. And the first thing that struck me was, man, that lead singer sounds like Geddy Lee from Rush.
Yeah.
I swear to God. But they gave a really good show. They sounded great. They did an incredible cover of Heaven and Hell by Sabbath. I was blown away.
I mean, no disrespect to their original stuff, but that was the best song they did that night.
Yeah, I mean, it was just an amazing
When
cover.
you have 10,000 people in a stadium doing Heaven and Hell, I mean, there's been bigger stadiums do it, but when you're in there chanting along to that, there's no better feeling.
Yeah. You know, and then on a funny note, so we get in the parking lot and we get parked and everything, doing a little tailgating before the show, and we go to head down, you know, to the amphitheater, and we're in the big line trying to get in, and lo and behold, there they are. I couldn't believe it. There was, what, 3 or 4, you know, the
Iron Maiden is the devil.
Yeah, the religious freaks with the bull horns and the big signs, you know, you have sinned, and, you know, Jesus saves and all that stuff. Which, I mean, hey, you know, if you're religious, Catholic, Christian, whatever the case, you know, hey, you know, by all means, you know, more power to you and whatnot. And I have nothing against that. But I couldn't believe that these guys were at Maiden still. I mean, you know, in present day, it's like, really? Do you really think, you know, Maiden is satanic? So, needless to say, the fans were kind of tearing them up pretty good. But it made for, you know, an interesting sight, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, as I'm 19, so I missed the whole 80s, and that was a cool experience for me because I've never been to a concert where that's happened. And, I mean, like you said, nothing against anybody, but that was just, to have them there like they were in the 80s, the whole Tipper Gore era was kind of cool.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, all that does is just, I mean, sell it even more, if you ask me. You know, I just couldn't believe
We were making a joke that maybe it was like their roadies out there.
Yeah, they were paid to do it. Part of the staff. So yeah, I mean, it was just an absolute killer show. Got my shirt, of course, and, you know, typical Maiden show, man. You know, when I go see Maiden, I just get this feeling like I'm home, you know, and amongst my peers. And, you know, about that, you know, the cool thing about every Maiden show I've ever been to is just everybody is so cool there. You know, there's no animosity, there's no I didn't see a single fight, you know, nothing like that. Maiden fans just fucking get along, you know. So we're all there for the same love and passion for that band, and it was just a killer show. So, anything else you got?
What would you say is your favorite song they played? Because I know you've been to a lot of shows.
First off, they didn't play "Hallowed Be Thy Name."
They did do "Fear of the Dark" though.
But they did do "Fear of the Dark."
We did think at one point they were going to come out and do a second encore of "Hallowed Be Thy Name," but the crew just came out and
in fact, this is that I can remember anyway. This is the first tour that I have not seen them play "Hallowed Be Thy Name," which is my favorite Maiden track. So, you know, but, you know, it's not like I've never seen them live sing "Hallowed Be Thy Name," but I always look forward to that. So I was a little bummed about that. But I would say my favorite track they played has to be probably Phantom of the Opera, because that was a surprise to see them play that. So either that or man, I don't know. Number of the Beast is always good. Seventh Son of the Seventh Son was fucking incredible.
So repetitive.
Yeah, well, but I mean, dude, you know,
No,
it's got that killer interlude in the middle. Just awesome. Prisoner, you know. Yeah, what was yours?
My favorite Maiden song is "Can I Play with Madness," but The Prisoner, I was looking forward to that so much. My friend Cody, that was his favorite. That made his night when they played that song. That's his favorite Maiden song, and that song just killed. I mean, me and him were in the back, and even the true Maiden fans there did not know the words to that song. Because, I mean, when you look at that album, no one thinks of The Prisoner. They sing, okay, Number of the Beast, Run to the Hills, Hallowed Be Thy Name. We're singing that, and that's the song that destroyed our voices.
My opinion, how can you be a Maiden fan and not know The Prisoner? You're not worthy. Anyway, so that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to cut it here, and I'll leave you with some video clips of the show and some photos. So from Laz and Dustin, you know, as always, man, peace, stay in the groove.
Rock on, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah, they didn't give us
Maiden. Yeah.
Maiden, right?
Yep. And Coheed. Don't forget about Coheed. Cambria.
Coheed, I guess. Made him.
Ow, that hurt.
Should have shot a video at the house before we left, man.
Yeah. We can go back and just edit him in.
Hey, he's right there.
Oh, you guys already did one?
No,
No.
We'll digitally cut him here and insert him in your living room.
Yeah.
Wind blowing. I saw a sticker the other day on the back of a guy's truck. It said, "Real men love Jesus with a skull."
Slowing down so people can talk. Did it say Jesus with a skull?
No, it said, "Real men love Jesus with a skull."
Are you fucking kidding me?
I haven't seen this since the 80s. And I wasn't even
Holy
up there.
shit.
Jesus saves me.
This way.